Amina Vlogs. Today we are in another edition of What's for Dinner, and we're going to be making one skillet potato hash. Delicious. The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to like this video, and I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my playlist on cook. Okay, it's a world of knowledge, and you will totally enjoy the playlist, coming up with some quick, good recipes that will fulfill your family. Okay, so just come along with me today, and again, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get us all set up here, but before I do that, I want to give a joke of the day because I believe laughter is medicine. What did the orange say to the pear? It didn't say anything because oranges don't talk. Like this video and subscribe. So let's get right into it. We are again with another edition of What's for Dinner. So we have to be pretty innovative in this time, okay? And before I start, let me go and get my microphone because I want to make sure that you can hear me, okay? So I'll be right back. Hang tight. Can you hear me still? Okay, I'm talking to you. I gotta find my microphone. Okay, so I think once I get my microphone, then I know that you can hear me good, okay? So I'm gonna get my microphone and I'm gonna plug it in, so I wanna make sure that you can hear me good, okay? But we are about to cook, and once again, potato hash. So hopefully you can hear me good. If not, I got these off Temu, y'all. They were probably $4. So sometimes you get what you pay for. So hopefully you all can hear me good. Just chime in and let me know if you can hear me good, okay? So I hope you got a real good view right there, okay? So we have to be innovative. It's 2024. Sometimes times is hard. Sometimes we are dealing with trying to get groceries and stuff. So the other day we actually made barbecue. So here are some leftover potatoes. That's the first thing that we're going to do, is we're going to use our leftover potatoes. So let's be innovative. Our next ingredient, okay, pick up your notepad, is sausage. Okay, we're going to use smoked sausage. Okay, then that's already sounding good, isn't it, y'all? And then we're going to get our bell pepper. Okay, so we're going to do a nice little bell pepper, and there is jalapenos in here with the bell pepper. We got canned corn. Okay, and how y'all doing this summer? How's all the kids? How is everybody? Y'all chat below. Tell me what you all are cooking today. And if you don't have any ideas, we can just go ahead and cook together. If you have some bell peppers and some onions in the refrigerator, I'm also going to add some good old cheese, because a lot of things are good with cheese. My son today, y'all, he actually made tacos. He just left. I wanted to introduce y'all to my son, Omari, but he made tacos for his lunch, honey child. You got to get these kids going to be independent. You got to teach them how to cook, because, hey, if we don't do nothing else in life, that's one thing that we all do. We eat. Okay? All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is let me cut open my sausage here. And once again, I'm moving out of the way of the camera. I wish it would move. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut our sausage. Okay. And once again, we're doing a potato hash, and delicious is what I can say that it is, y'all. You know what? My son, he told me today, he said, Mama, come on, let's go ahead and stop eating. He had me laughing, girl. Oh, he had me laughing. He told me, let's go ahead and stop eating. I guess to him, I was eating too much. But here, we're just going to take our smoked sausage, and it is wrapped in a link, and we're just gonna cut up our pieces of sausage here. And you know what? It just doesn't make sense to live with dull knives. You know how it was one comedian said, "I don't like wire hangers." Well, I don't like dull knives. Okay, that's how I feel about dull knives. So let's just go ahead and find some knives in here that are sharp. Hopefully, y'all can see me. I don't know why. Um, but again, we're going to go ahead and cut up our sausage, and we're going to cut them evenly. So make sure that you cut them up evenly, because then they'll heat evenly. Now, once again, what I was mentioning to you about the potatoes is we had some baked potatoes the other day, and that was the food that was left over. Are we going to throw those in the trash in 2024? No, we're not going to throw those in the garbage, because we can RRR, reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, that is so important. Y'all, what is going on in current events today? The presidency, I'm not going to get into politics with y'all, so don't even comment. I know Diddy, is that becoming old news now? I'm not totally sure what all is going on in the news. Summertime has just begun. We are trying to keep our kids safe. Okay. So that is a catch. But one thing that I do, y'all, is when I'm preparing a meal, there are certain things that I cook. Like, oh, an example, I don't do Taco Tuesday. I mentioned it to y'all. But there are other days when I may choose to cook something cheesy. That actually helps me to remember, okay, you know what am I going to get in here and cook today? But a lot of times I can just go in the refrigerator, and whatever is left over, create something from it. Okay, you may have some sauce left over, some stewed tomatoes left over, so you can take that, and once again you can be innovative. So right now we're going to turn on our heat. We're going to get us some cooking oil, because we want to fry up those sausages real good. Y'all, did y'all hear my joke earlier? What did the orange say to the pear? Nothing, because oranges don't talk. Y'all, that is so hilarious to me. Okay. So we just gonna put our sausage in here. Okay. And make sure you share this video. This is a quick and easy meal, and your family will enjoy this. Taste one. All right, y'all. So we're doing some cooking up in here. Okay, so I am just going to take my potatoes, and I am going to heat them up in the microwave. It's okay to use the microwave sometimes, okay? And then I'm going to open up my corn, okay? I know I'm out of view again. Okay. And then I can even begin to start cutting up my bell pepper and my onion, the magic duo. I love bell pepper and onion. I also love garlic as well. A lot of times we'll cook with a lot of good garlic. Okay. So my dog is just a cutie, y'all. I love my little puppy Zoe. I know y'all can hear her sometimes. I mean, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? That's a good sound in there. Sometimes we got to get in there and use that black shiny thing, huh? That is, I'm a hater, y'all. I really am a hater. Y'all got to forgive me, because I am self-righteous, and I will hate in a minute. I will hate in a minute. I will expose that which needs to be exposed. I know that's not always good, but that's why I don't have a lot of friends, y'all. I really don't. That's why I have a YouTube channel. Because, I feel like I'm talking to somebody. So y'all talk back to me. Say, I love you, Mina. I love you, Mina. But yeah, I am a hater. I have to say it. Yes, indeed. I hate. I be hating, y'all. But you know how we all have our strengths and weaknesses, right? Okay, so once again, I am dealing with a dull knife. A dull knife will cut you and hurt you quicker than a very sharp knife. Okay, so I just need to go ahead and invest in some good knives. So I'm actually gonna do this twofold. Now my sausage is cooking. My potatoes are warming up. You probably, let me move this over so you can see a little bit better. But this is just frying real good like so. And actually, this burner cools down slower. So I can go ahead and finish and allow those sausages to sweat, okay, while it's cooling down. So I've turned my burner off, okay? So the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab me another pot here and I'm going to put me my corn in there so it can start heating up, okay? And again, I'm just going to cut these bell peppers real small. I'm going to have two doses. We always need a trash bowl because trash will build up really quickly. So, hey, all you homemakers, you want to clean as you go. So that once you're done. Okay. And I can just move this container off because what I'm going to do is I can go ahead and start wilting my bell peppers. Usually when you're cooking for kids, you want to make sure that your vegetables are well done because you want them to blend with the food as much as possible because most children have not acquired the taste to understand that vegetables are absolutely delicious. Very rare children say that vegetables are delicious. Okay. So what we're going to do now, so our sausage, once again, is sweating there. And we're going to turn on our back burner. I wasn't mad. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that close like that? Okay. All right. And so we 10 minutes down the road. Have y'all ever seen that show? It's called 30-Minute Meals. The average meal actually takes probably about 30 minutes unless you're baking something, you know. But the average meal just really does not take that long. Sometimes it's nothing to it but to do it. If you use similar ingredients, you know, you can cook some of the same things, but just use different bases. Like an example, I may use the same enchilada sauce, but I may use it with rice. Then I may use it with pasta. That's a hack, okay? You know, and your family is enjoying, and they didn't know that you use the same sauce, but this one just got pasta and this one just got rice. And stuff with rice, pastas, beans, stuff like that, they go a long way. Okay. So if we're ever in a shortage, that's why it's so good to know how to do your own, you know, prepare your own foods. All right. So we getting our ingredients together. So our bell pepper is back there sauteing, and I usually put the bell pepper in there first because it is a denser, and then I'll move this off the heat, but it is a denser vegetable, so it will take it longer to wilt. So I'm just going to move this off of the fire for now. And then I'm going to start preparing my corn as well. Okay. So I'm just going to place my bell peppers into my corn. Okay. And I'm going to get that going. Okay. All right. And then at the end, of course, we're going to mix it up with this good cheese. And as you can see here, our bell peppers, they are doing very well as well. Okay. So they are getting good and soft. And so while they're cooking, I'm going to cut up an onion here. Okay. And I did slice that actually in the wrong direction. I was going to show you something, but I'm just going to remove the skin off of here. Yes. Hey, the trash is taken out. Yes, indeed. So I hope my baby girl is watching. She wanted to learn how to make enchiladas. That's one of my specialties. I love cooking Mexican food, chicken enchiladas, beef enchiladas. So I said if I ever went into business with cooking, I said I would call myself Nacho Mama. Ain't that cool, y'all? Nacho Mama, like nachos, and then also not your mama, like it's not your mama's kitchen, like. But you would think that it was, right? You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Okay, so I got that up on high. Now I'm going to add my onions right into that mixture. And y'all, I love bacon drippings. Bacon drippings is a secret ingredient. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put more oil into this one. And let me turn this fire on my corn so it can start cooking. But I'm going to pour more oil into here and I'm going to lower this fire. So we got our sausage together. Okay, so we just add it all to there because that is actually going to be the base. And bacon drippings, and wow, look at there. Someone has used all of my bacon drippings. Please don't do that. You know, I cook with that. I use it for flavor, but anytime we make bacon or something like that for breakfast, I'll keep those bacon drippings, and you can add them to any of your meals, to your spaghetti, to your beans, and it is just such a wonderful combination. So basically, to make the hash, okay, so we have um, our corn is going to be sauteing with those bell peppers and cooking down a little bit. I'll add some salt and pepper. But over here to our base, that's where the hash is going to come from, okay? First of all, let's get some salt and pepper. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we got our potatoes, and we're going to add some pepper. It's supposed to be salt and pepper, y'all, not pepper and salt, right? Okay. Yeah, so the kids, they're at camp right now. They're doing their thing. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper there because you got to think about the potatoes once you add your potatoes in. Okay, so I got some good onion and bell pepper going here, and once again, this is going to be our base, and we're just going to take our potatoes, add them in, add the. You're ready to eat. That's simple. That's simple. Burger King can't do that. I'm a hater. Remember, I'm a hater. So, hey, you like Burger King, keep eating your little Burger King. All right. But I am a hater, so I'm just going to say it loud. So I'm just going to take my potatoes. They're already cooked down. Okay, so we can, yes. Okay. So, again, oh, it smells so good, y'all. Wish I were here. But these bell peppers and onions, they are cooking down. And so I'm just going to cut up my potatoes like so. Not too much of a dice, but I'm just slicing them into small. I'm just going to pour that right over into our base. And that is going to create your hash. Okay. All right. So I'm just finished cutting up my potatoes. Once again, they are already seasoned because this is the leftover that we use. Okay, always make use of those leftovers. That'll keep your grocery shopping time. A lot of times I go grocery shopping once a month, get enough for that month. The peels on there. They won't tell because the dish is going to be so savory, but that's where all your vitamins and nutrients are, the um, right in the skin of that potato. That is where your nutrients are. Okay, so I think we're good for at least one more potato. All right. And our corn, it is simmering good. We'll lower that just a tad. Okay. And our bell peppers and onions, once again, they are sauteing nicely for us. And so we're almost done cutting up our potato, and we're just going to add that right over into our base, create the hash. Okay. And many times when it comes to dredging the top of your dish with cheese, a lot of times when it comes to dredging the top of the dish with cheese, the heat from the finished meal will actually melt your cheese. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're just going to add our potatoes right into that base, that yummy, yummy base there. Okay. And then we're going to move our fire back up. Okay. And our corn is about simmered down. Corn does not need that long to take. You want your corn to have a little crunch to it. Okay. So once again, I'm just going to add, and look at here. We 20 minutes in. You can say this is a 30-minute meal. Okay. And I will bring my dish here and let me grab so I can stir this together good. Okay. You see, we got our all base down there, and we just take our potatoes and we just stir together this hash. Let's put on some fire here so we can hash even more. Okay. And our corn is looking good. Our sausage is looking good. Okay. And we can actually take, while that's heating up, we can take our sausage here. Ooh, look at all that good old sausage. Don't you want some? So we gonna take a Ricky, that's gonna fall. He is I got a cast iron skillet in my head, girl. He is finna get hit with this pot. Now you know doggone well. Okay, so let me turn y'all over here. He is crazy, girl. He is crazy. Okay. So I'm just gonna add my sausage into my corn. Okay. And so now we got our potatoes frying good. Yes, indeed. Talking about some good eating. That all, y'all. Look at all. Look at that. Okay. All right. It's looking just like hash. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Get your plates ready. Because we almost ready to eat. How about when the kids out in the day, they used to say, come eat. Y'all know I'm a hate. Come eat. All right. So that's our hash. And then we got our corn over here. And what I'm going to do, I don't even have to. Oh, I wish it was up taller so y'all could see everything. But there goes our sausage, corn, bell peppers. That's our potatoes, bell peppers, onions, frying down, creating a hash. Okay. And I don't even have to drain the corn mixture. Okay. I don't have to drain it. I can just take, it's called a slotted spoon, and just dip that out. That's all I got to do, y'all. But that's our hash. You can turn that fire down. Okay. And once we put that cheese on, if you want to put it in the broiler and let it broil down, you can, but you don't have to. Okay. So now we just going to take our slotted spoon, get the corn and sausage, and add it over to our pot. And that is looking just brilliant. Okay. Yes, indeed. Ooh, that corn smells so good. So you got that corn, sausage, potatoes, bell pepper, salt, and pepper. I'm giving y'all the ingredients. Okay, you just need a sack of potatoes. And look how much this costs now. A pack of sausage probably costs about, the most costs about $3. Then you can get a whole bag of potatoes for about $4. And that look, how many meals is that? You see what I'm saying? And you saving, and guess what? You got this big old pot of food. It's gonna be leftovers. That's one thing that I have to say about fast food. You never have leftovers. Or the leftovers ain't tasting all right, you know? So it's just good sometimes to go ahead and just take a few seconds, get in the kitchen. You see I'm sweating. Hey, hey. All right now. And now I'm just going to take, this is a 1-dish meal, and it got all your vegetables in there. All those good old vegetables. So now I'm just going to open up my cheese. What do cheese lovers say? They say cheese, please. And in a pinch, if you don't want the cheese, you don't have to put the cheese. And good alternatives are like cream cheese. I make some dishes, if I want them creamy, I'll just use cream cheese. But this is good to go. Okay. And we just gonna blend our cheese with that hash. Good. Good. Okay. And then we're going to take and top it with cheese. And we ready to eat. Bon appetit. Get your spoons and forks. Get your plates. Because this is good eating. And once again, you got your fiber in there. You got all your meat. You got your dairy. You got some potatoes. You got onions, vegetables. Onions and bell peppers are some of the best vegetables that you can have. And again, the heat from our meal is going to melt that cheese. You can put it under the broiler if you want to, but our heat from the meal is actually going to melt that all the way down. All right. Grab your plates. Don't be late. Hey, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We just made potato hash. 1 skillet potato hash. Love you.